Welcome to the part 2 of the Novartis case study. So here I'll be discussing about the mergers and acquisitions, the awards and recognition, US FDA approvals, clinical trials, the interview questions that can be put to you, and what is next. So in mergers and acquisition, you will have to know certain things. For example, in 2024 May, there was a merger between Novartis and Mariana Oncology, which dealt with precision radiopharmaceuticals. That is the radiation therapy that precisely acts at the cancer cell so that it does not affect the normal cells. So they acquired this particular company. Then in February 2024, there was a merger with Morphosis AG, which worked on oncology pipeline drugs. And then in January 2024, there was a merger with San Reno Therapeutics, which dealt with renal diseases. In August 2023, there was a merger with Chinook Therapeutics, which dealt with precision medicines for kidney diseases. In July of 2023, there was a merger with DTX Pharma, which dealt with neuroscience pipeline and RNA-based therapies. In June of 2023, they had given a part, Novartis gave a part of their product, which dealt with dry eye and related conditions to Bausch and Lomb. So basically, they divested this portfolio so that Bausch and Lomb could take over or sell these products on their behalf. And in September 2021, there was a merger with Arctos Medical, which dealt with gene therapies for severe vision loss. Now, moving on to the awards and recognitions, Novartis has been known for being a total of top global employer in 2022. It was also the world's most admired companies at one time, and also one of the world's 25 best workplaces. And it had also got this Made with Patients Award, which means that their patient engagement work that they do, that is one of the best. So that's about the awards and recognitions. There are more. If you want to go through their website, you'll find more. And the US FDA approvals, based on which division you are going into, please go through the US FDA approvals that were recent. So here I'm giving you 5 examples, the latest ones. So in September of 2024, there was an approval of ribociclib, which reduces the risk of recurrence of early breast cancer, which is HR positive but HER2 negative. And in August of 2024, iptacopan was approved. This was for reduction of proteinuria in primary IgA nephropathy. So this would be relevant if you are going into the renal diseases division. In December last year, again, this molecule was approved for paroxysmal nocturnal hemoglobinuria. This was the first oral monotherapy, and it improves hemoglobin levels. In April 2024, there was this particular product, the radioligand therapy Lutathera, which has lutetium in it. This was approved for pediatric patients who had gastroenteropancreatic neuroendocrine tumors. Lastly, in October 2023, secukinumab, which was a first new biologic, this was approved for hidradenitis suppurativa. So this comes under the dermatology division. So that's with the US FDA approvals. Based on where your interview is, please go through more approvals that you can find on the US FDA website, or you will find it on the Novartis website. And for clinical trials in 2019, there was a data which showed that there were 250 clinical trials underway with 17,000 randomized patients who were included. And the therapeutic areas mainly where these clinical trials are going on are in cardiovascular, renal and metabolism, hematology, immunology, hepatology, and dermatology. neuroscience, oncology, ophthalmology, and respiratory divisions. And to know more about the clinical trials which are right now recruiting the patients, you can go to clinicaltrials.gov and find out more on your own product. Next, moving on to the interview questions. What all interview questions can be asked based on these topics? So the first question that they might ask you, this could be based on the part 1 and part 2 that I have already shared. So the question could be, what do you know about Novartis? They can ask you, why do you want to work for Novartis? Third, can you discuss any recent news or developments at Novartis? What do you think about our competitors? And how do Novartis core values resonate with you? What can you tell me about Novartis pipeline or ongoing clinical trials? How does Novartis approach sustainability and corporate social responsibility? What challenges do you think Novartis might face in the future? What challenges, next, which of our recent products or acquisitions do you find most interesting and why? So these are the questions that they might ask you. And so there may be more questions as well, which I will be discussing in part 3, how to answer these questions. So I'll be taking to you through exactly what you can tell, how you should frame your answers so that you can impress the interviewer. So if you like this particular video, please give this a thumbs up and please share and subscribe. Thank you so much.